And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys on the stream once again. Happy Wednesday night out there. As we are back live tonight covering play-by-play. Both of these teams tied for 8th in the Eastern Conference, Atlanta Hawks. And Brooklyn Nets at 4-3 through the first 7 games so far this season. This game at the Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets, as this is their 6th straight home game in a row before departing off on a 6-game road trip. The Hawks coming off a victory in their last game, winners over Washington by 7. 118-111. Brooklyn coming off a 2-game winning streak, beating the Pacers 105-98, and then their last victory against the Pistons 117-91 on Halloween. What's good, everybody? Glad to have you back at the channel. Warren, Dakota, Michael, Malika, welcome on once again. Nice fade in the stream. Welcome in, taking the Hawks tonight. And this one, Cam Reddish been special so far this season, as he's been a terrific man, or a terrific 6-man so far this year. He is right now, I think he's second on the team in scoring around 16 points per game. And Trae Young averaging around under 2 points per game, what he did last season. Because last season, he was around 25 points per game through the start. Right now, he's at just under 23, but still a long way left to go. And this is going to be a big game tonight. I think the Hawks are going to have everybody healthy for this matchup. And Brooklyn has one player listed out with Nick Claxton. Yeah, a ton of games as well going on throughout the NBA. We'll keep you guys posted. We'll see if James Harden can bounce back tonight here for James Harden, as he's coming off a triple-double in his last game, but he has been disappointing offensively this season. 2 years ago, James Harden, the top scorer in all the NBA, dropping down around 34 on average for his points per game 2 seasons ago. This year, he's tied with Damian Lillard, both of them out to a really slow start, tied for 40th in the NBA in scoring, averaging 18.6 points per contest so far for James Harden, coming off an 18-point, 10 rebound, 12 assist performance on Halloween against the Pistons. Atlanta's got 5 players in there on their roster inside double figures. Also, Brooklyn's got 5 players inside scoring double figures as well. What's good? Jay Ramirez in the stream. Welcome in once again, bud. Regilio, welcome to the stream, taking the Nets tonight. Also, if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit up that poll as well. Who do you got tonight? We got the poll going on. Make sure to vote. Yo, welcome back in. Good to hear. Things keeping you busy, though. I think this is going to be a really close game. I'm going to predict the Hawks tonight in this one by 3, 119-116. But either way, I think it's going to be close. Brooklyn comes in as the favorites, 4.5-point favorites on the line, over-under at 221. Yeah, big congratulations last night, Atlanta Braves, winning the World Series for the first time in 25 years. I heard there was somebody in spring training that put $1 for the Braves to win the title in 6, and it's a payout of over $1 million for the person who put $1 in the Braves to win over the Astros in 6 back in spring training. Micah, welcome to the stream from the Philippines. We're going to tip off in about 11 and a half minutes from now. Usually national tip-off on Wednesday and Fridays, usually later. More like 7:45 Eastern time. They tip it off. This one's at the Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I've got the starters tonight for Brooklyn. I'm going to see if I can get anything for the Hawks. I keep on going to Twitter. Nothing is updated right now. I'm going to keep on refreshing, see if we get anything. But starters have come in for Brooklyn tonight. James Harden, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and Blake Griffin. Yeah, nothing yet. They haven't listed them for the starters tonight for the Hawks. So I've been going through. There hasn't been anything. I just see the net starters for tonight. We got a bunch of games in the NBA, so why don't I keep you guys posted what's going on. A lot of these games have closed out at the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Portland up against Cleveland, 26-23 to score. And then at the end of the first quarter, it's the Magic who lead the Celtics. Boston just disappointing by far this season, 28-26. Orlando leading at the end of one over the Celtics. The Sixers with a great lead to start things off, 30-19 over Chicago. They're starting off the early second quarter. Pacers looking good up against the Knicks at the end of one, 36-22. Washington, Toronto all tied up at 29 currently. And not really anything eye-popping so far. A couple players scoring in double digits. Gary Trent Jr. with 10 for Toronto. Jaylen Brown with 11 for the Celtics. But that's basically it. A couple players with 9 points scored in their games. Damian Lillard, one of them. He's got 9 so far. Oh, wow. Yeah, I actually didn't hear about that. Interesting there. I heard the chants a couple nights ago, though, from Philly that we want Lillard. Yeah, the game go to 4 overtimes. That's amazing there, man. That must have been quite the time right there. Yeah, I'm shocked a lot by the slow start of some of these players. Like some of the elite scorers in the league. Right now, James Harden and Damian Lillard, both of them are tied for 40th in scoring, which both were top 5 players in scoring from 2 seasons ago, and Harden led the league. So that's shocking. The Phoenix Suns out to a slow start also. And I also have Devin Booker on my fantasy team. He's been out to a really slow start as well. So yeah, it's been a lot of shockers out there. Anthony Edwards doing extremely well for Minnesota. He's having a big second-year jump. Yeah, I knew that they would be good. I didn't expect them to be this good, though. Like, I thought they'd be a playoff team by far. But right now at the top of the NBA, it's been something to watch for Chicago. Miami looks extremely good. I've covered Miami twice. Their defense is legit. They have a legitimate shot to win the title. They got a complete team. They had 5 players last night score 20 plus. They have... It's just so balanced for the Heat there. That defense is just stacked. Alright, so we're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. Actually, the top rookie so far this season for scoring, that's been a shocker to me as well. I knew that he'd be good in the league because he's like one of the oldest players as a rookie, Chris Duarte from Oregon. But he leads all rookies in scoring this season. I think he's averaging around 18 points per game so far. And he has done a fantastic job coming in. So he is league ready. And what a story for Chris Duarte. He played 2 seasons of junior college basketball, the top player after 2 seasons at the junior college level. Transferred to Oregon to play his final 2 seasons for the Ducks, and he broke out big time in his senior season. Yeah, Milwaukee's been dealing with injuries, so it kind of figures that they've been struggling to start off the year. Middleton has been out. Holiday got injured in the season opener. And Brook Lopez also got injured in the season opener as well. And then I think they have like 6 or 7 players listed injured on their team right now. So they're having players that were expected to receive like minutes to start off the season getting minutes. I think two of their rookies that they drafted, Sandro Mamakala-Shavili and Kalazakis, both of those players were supposed to get minutes, probably as by design to start off the season, and they're getting minutes. What's good, JL? Welcome to the stream again. I've got Dame there. Dame over Kyrie. Hey, Money, what's good? Welcome back on the channel, man. Glad to have you back in. We're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. I believe 5 minutes. We'll tip off this game between the Hawks and the Nets tonight. Big matchup. Kevin Durant third in the league in scoring. Trae Young putting up just under 23 points per game this season. Welcome back, Arrowhan, on the stream. Welcome in once again, man. Yeah, the Clippers without Kawhi, they're really missing him. Paul George is basically carrying that team right now. I'm trying to see if there's any indication for like the Hawks starters tonight. I got the Brooklyn starters. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing's been posted as far as Atlanta starters. Lorenzo, welcome back in from Spain. Dedication like always. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. We're getting closer to tip-off, about 4 minutes away from getting this game started tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you like to be notified here, future live streams. And feel free to vote in the poll as well. Who do you got tonight, Hawks or Nets? And we'll do a reveal around halftime. What's good, Ramil? Welcome on the stream once again. Glad to have you back at the channel. Lorenzo taking the Nets tonight by 3, 123-120. A lot of close games early. Toronto up by 3 over the Wizards, 35-32. Sixers up against the Bulls by 5, 33-28. Magic lead the Celtics, 33-31. And the Cavs up against the Blazers, same score, 33-31. So a lot of games early on are close and competitive. Good to see. We'll keep you guys posting the early set of the games throughout the night. Big key to watch out for tonight is Brooklyn on the glass, battling for offensive rebounds versus Clint Capella. Clint Capella, top 5 in the NBA, rebounds per game. And for Brooklyn, they are dead last in offensive rebounds this season. Porter, welcome back on the stream. Nice fade, welcome to the stream. Looks like Porter, nice fade, taking the Hawks tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Golden State has been quite a surprise right now at the top. And yeah, they're going to be even more dangerous when Klay gets back. So the Hawks are playing injury-free tonight. Nobody listed out tonight for Atlanta. And then Nick Claxton, the only player listed out tonight for Brooklyn. Any money taking the Hawks tonight? Yeah, I think this should be a good game either way. No Kyrie tonight. Yeah, so yeah, as far as players has been playing lately or so. So still no Kyrie. I heard about that a couple days ago, AP getting signed by Tennessee. I'm interested to see how they're going to use him on Sunday. Hey, best of luck there to JD tonight. Taking the Hawks and the Hornets, both in the money line. $100 there, paying $1K. Best of luck out to that tonight. Yeah, glad to have you back in the stream once again. They got two really promising players here from that 2019 draft class. DeAndre Hunter and then Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish, one of the top 6 man of the season so far. From that same draft class was Tyler Hero. He is the favorite for the 6th man of the year. Yesterday, he had another big game of 20-plus points. And Cam Reddish coming off an average around 16 points per game this season. Terrific start to the season for him. So we're going to get ready, tip it off in just a moment. Nice retro uniforms. Brooklyn has tonight the dark blue with the silver letters and numbers with a red outline. Those are nice throwback retros to the New Jersey Nets days. I think around the early 2000s that used to wear those. Those are nice right there. Atlanta going in the white uniforms, red numbers, red letters, yellow outline. About to tip off in just a moment. If you guys are doing the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe as we're about to get ready to tip off, everybody. And glad to have you all on the channel once again. The starting 5 tonight looks like this for Brooklyn. James Harden, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin going up against the Hawks. Starting 5, Trae Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella. As we are underway, the ball got tipped out of bounds by Brooklyn first as Atlanta will have the basketball. Hawks first possession going left to right. Trae gives it out to the right corner. Deep 3 in the air, no good off the mark by Bogdanovich. Brooklyn with a defensive rebound, first possession. Harden swings the pass underneath to Brown. Cuts behind the defense, past Collins, lays it up and in. Nice vision right there to start things off for James Harden. Second possession of the game. Trae drives, floats it up off the glass, no good. And it's going to be an over-the-back call picked up by Capella. So the ball will go back to Brooklyn. So the second possession couldn't get anything either for Atlanta. I'm going to take KD tonight in this one. He's going to carry for Brooklyn. Though I predicted the Hawks by 3 in this one. 119-116. Harden makes the pass to Harris. Takes the 3. Got it. That is good. Lets it fly from outside. The 6th straight home game in a row at the Barclays Center before they go on a 6-game road trip for Brooklyn. 5-zip through the first minute. Trae dribbles underneath, swings it out left corner, 3 in the air. Got it. That is good. DeAndre Hunter from the outside knocks down the triple. Durant moves it over to Harden at the right wing perimeter. Harden bounce pass underneath Brown. Kick out left corner, open 3. Griffin takes it off the back rim, misses. Rebound back to the Hawks with Bogdanovich. Trae will take it up the court as he'll take a deep 3 and he delivers. Nobody on him right there. Trae Young just completely uncovered, fools the defense, and launches a 30-footer, and he's able to knock it down. Swoosh just like that, 6'5" Atlanta. Harden, step back 3, top of the key. Skips around the rim, no good. Rebound, Bogdanovich. Hawks with the ball. Bogdanovich dumps it out inside to Collins. He backs his way on Harden. Turnaround jumper to Key. Gets it to go. That's good. 8 straight for Atlanta. Down 5-0. Now it's 8-5 Hawks. 2 minutes through. Brooklyn had a 5-zip lead through the first minute. Atlanta scored the last 8 points the last minute. And that pass underneath intended for Durant, deflected out of bounds. Last touched underneath by Atlanta. And Brooklyn will have it back. Nets about to get the inbound. Underneath the hoop with Harden. Passes over to the right wing. It's Durant. He turns the corner. Kick out left corner. Brown takes the open 3. No good off the back rim. Second time in this game they missed a wide open shot from the left corner. Harris has the ball off the offensive rebound. Gives it out to Griffin. Powers his way in the post. Hook shot. No good off the backboard. Soars up. Gets it. Dives to the ground. Controls the dribble. 1 second on the shot clock. Launches. Desperation 3 off the rim. And the rebound to Capella for Atlanta. Under 9.5 left to go in the first. That's a 3. Bogdanovich misses, though. He was open. Nets with the ball right back. Harden around the outside of the perimeter. They'll take a 3 with Harris. That's good. Everything going down for the 3 ball in this game. Basically, it's been all 3s to start things off. Are mostly all 3s. 2 for 4 from the floor for Atlanta, 2 for 6 for Brooklyn. So 2 made field goals by both of these teams, 3s, and then 1 made 2 each. I've got the Bucks once again to repeat. My Super Bowl predictions, I've got Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. 9 minutes left to go in the first. Trey was fouled. He's going to head to the line and shoot 2. First shot good. What's good? Vegas on the stream. Welcome back in. Second shot's good by Trey Young. He's got 5 out of the 10 so far. Romeo, welcome to the stream once again, man. Harden bounce pass into the hands of Durant. Durant defended at the right elbow by Hunter, 101. Durant to the free throw circle, swings it out to Harden. Turns the corner back out to Durant. 18-footer, takes it, got it. Too easy right there for Kevin Durant, ties it up at 10 apiece. Hawks now with a possession. 8:30 left to go in the first. Young, bounce pass, down the lane, Collins. Right hand off the glass. Tipped off the rim by Capella. Offensive rebound, Collins. Swings it outside to the top. Trey, open. One dribble. Pump fake. 3. Takes it. Missed it. Off the back rim, rebound, Durant. Pass half court. Intercepted right past to Trey once again. Approaching 8 minutes left to go in the first. Trey, bumped into, fouled, and going to shoot 2 at the line. Bruce Brown, the one who picks up the blocking foul from behind. It's going to be 2 free throws by Trey Young. Yeah, that would be the NFC Championship right there for Rams versus Tampa, because both of them would be in the NFC Championship. Hey, thanks so much, Romeo, for stopping and by in the stream. Will I go on future on Twitch here in the future? I'd have to see. I'm not familiar with Twitch. I'd have to look into it or so. Trey Young up to 6 so far. And second free throw missed off the front rim. Gets his own rebound back, though. Lob over the top. Off the outstretched fingertips of Collins. Another foul called. It's on Harden of Brooklyn. Game clock stops with 8:01 left to go first quarter. Non-shooting fouls, so Atlanta will get the inbound in their front court. Collins will be the inbound passer. Gives it outside to Capella. Looking to hand it off, hands it off to Collins. Double teamed, deflected, out of bounds. Last touch by Bruce Brown, it will stay Hawks ball. Yursurf, welcome to the stream once again. 7:54 left to go in the first, 6 in the shot clock. Young looks, passes to the corner, Hunter. Pump fake on Harris, 3 in the shot clock. Dribbles, jumper, 15-footer. Off the back rim, misses. And a big reach right there. Ripped away from the glass by Durant. Harden with the ball now. Puts it outside of Durant. Shoots the 3 straight away. Missed it, no good. Rebound to Bogdanovic for the Hawks. He'll take it past half court. Moves it outside to Hunter, who puts his back heel on the out of bounds line, and that's a turnover. Yeah, that's awesome there, Dakota. Glad to hear your Braves winning the World Series last night. Lob over the top. Durant positions himself behind the defense and puts it up and through for 2. Just slips past Hunter. Hawks have the ball. Young turns the corner. Attacks. Mid-range floater. Gets it to go. That's good. Trey Young, too easy right there with his mid-range. He's got 8 points out of the 13 for Atlanta. Approaching 7 minutes left to go in the first. Durant. Bounce pass off the roll down. Griffin's able to get it. At the left block, spin move. Underneath the hoop. Bounce past the Brown. Mid-range shot. It falls down. That's good. Rolls around the rim and goes through. Back and forth, back and forth. 6:45 left to go in the first. Young. Mid-range over the top. That connects with Capella. It was either a mid-range shot that was going to go down, but Capella right there over the rim to tip it through. Either way, the Hawks take the lead again, 15-14. Ball taken away in the post by Collins. Brown turns it over. Here goes Trey now with the ball at the top of the key. Young. Crossover on Griffin. Takes the 3 straight away. Splash. That's good. Ice Trey indeed. Knocks down the triple from the top of the key. He's got double figures with 11. 6:10 left to go in the first. Hawks by 4. Nets with the ball with Harden. He attacks down the lane, lost control of the basketball. Back-to-back turnovers by Brooklyn. Bounce pass ahead, and the Hawks turn it over. They had a clear look with a trail out in front. John Collins out on the break. But that pass a little bit too strong up the court by Hunter over to Collins, and it went out of bounds. Ooh, Porsche Cayman or BMW M6? Probably take BMW M6 or so. Okay, so right now we're on the timeout. First timeout of the game. 6:02 left to go in the first. Hawks lead it by 4, 18-14. This game's had a lot of shots be like 3-point shots to start things off so far. So the early goings of this game was a lot of threes, and now it's been mostly mid-range shots that's fallen. And the key player that's been doing that's been Trey lately. What's good, Uncle Pizzle? Welcome back to the stream once again. Almost midnight over there in London. Appreciate it, man. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you join in once again tonight. And feel free, make sure to vote in the poll if you already haven't done so. Who do you got tonight, Hawks or Nets? That poll is posted in the chat right there. Also, we got a couple links posted in the description below this video. Check them out if you're interested with the channel memberships. That link is pinned to the chat for Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships. We have around 30 channel members currently, and all members get shout-outs at the end of each and every single one of my live streams for as low as $1.99 per month to join the channel membership. And then we also have the Discord, Twitter, and merchandise, and all four of those links, memberships, Discord, Twitter, and merchandise, are posted in the description below this video. Vegas' father's birthday coming up next week. Happy early birthday to your father coming up next week. Yeah, my dad's is coming up very soon too. My dad's is on the 14th of November, so his is coming up. Yeah, my sister was born on the 14th of September. I'm born on the 20th of October, and my dad's born on the 14th of November. And my girlfriend was born on September 10th. So we all have like close birthdays to each other. And then my mom's got the far birthday away. She's born on May 1st. D Wade in the stream, welcome back in. Uncle Pizzle taking the Hawks tonight. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got tonight. Hawks or Nets? Right now we're on the timeout. 6:02 left to go in the first. It's still early, Goody. Right now, it's not been a good sign. They're trailing against the Magic as I speak, 46-42. But it's a long season. The Atlanta Braves at the All-Star break had a losing record, one game below 500. The Washington Nationals were below 500 when they won the title a couple of years ago for baseball. The Atlanta Hawks last season had their head coach fired a fourth through the season and were way behind in the standings. So yeah, there's still a lot of time left to go. Only 7 games. So small of a sample size. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. There's so much tension and things with the Celtics. But by the looks of it, after 7 games, doesn't look like they're going to be a playoff team, but still got the whole season to turn it around. So we're back to action under 6 minutes remaining in the first. Durant takes the jumper, missed at the right elbow, rebound to Collins. Hawks with the basketball. Trey passes behind his back, sets up Collins top of the key. Handoff Bogdanovic. Bounce pass into traffic, turnover. Picked away, that is by Harris. Bounce pass ahead, Griffin to Brown over to Durant. Jumper left baseline. No good, rebound to Capella. 5.5 left to go in the first. Young with 15 on the shot clock. Lobs it over to Collins at the left baseline. Backs his way on Harris. Inside the post, turnaround jumper mid-range. Off the rim short, tough defense there by Harris, and the Nets get the ball. Harden dribbles. Moves it outside to Griffin. Straight away 3. Too strong off the back rim. Rebound to Trey. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Young moves it over to Capella, top of the key. Capella hands it off to Bogdanovic, edge of the Nets S in the logo. Now dribbles up, jumper with space. No, that is no good. That was close though, rattled out. Defensive rebound back to Brooklyn. Both of these teams in a cold spell, past minute and a half or so out of the timeout. Durant moves it outside to Harden. Harden with 12 in the shot clock, defended by Bogdanovic. Calls for a pick set by Brown. Harden dribbles up, swings it cross court. Durant. Now he'll take the jumper. Mid-range, gets it to go. That's good. Snaps the scoring drought. 2-point game. Randy in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, not looking so good right now for Boston. Trey looking for a step-back three, instead gives the pass. Cross court to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic now dribbles inside, lost control of the basketball, pickpocketed by Harden. 2-on-1, fast break Harden. Lob over the top for Brown, throws it down with a two-handed throwdown. Executing on the fast break in this game is 18 apiece. Air Jordan, welcome back on the stream here, man. James Harden, no points but 7 assists in the first quarter. Trey is trapped. He moves it outside. 3-point shot straight away. Got it. That is good. DeAndre Hunter from the top of the key. This game has been littered with threes right from the start. 4 made threes by the Hawks, 2 by Brooklyn. Mid-range shot, no good by Brown. Defensive rebound, that goes right over to Collins. Pass ahead, Bogdanovic fouled. Count it. Harden picks up the blocking foul and one. Trey Young, beautiful pass right ahead of Bogdanovic out on the break. And Bogey will shoot one coming up at the free throw line. (23-18). Got some big plays past couple moments. Harden out in transition, lobbed it over to Brown. And then Trey over to Bogdanovic and got fouled. I'd have to say, yeah, so, yeah, I'd either go Steph or I'd go Damian Lillard in that instance. Fadeaway jumper, Durant, splash, he hits it. Kevin Durant's been carrying the Nets all season. He is the top scorer tonight with 8 points. Brooklyn's only had 3 players score in this game. 8 points by KD, 6 by Joe Harrison, 6 by Bruce Brown. Missed layup off the glass by Atlanta. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant around the perimeter. Gets past Hunter. Bounce pass top of the free throw circle. Aldridge, jumper. 15-footer, gets it. Little bit of a change off the bench with LaMarcus Aldridge. Last time I covered the Nets on Friday night against Philadelphia was 2 Fridays ago. He had a big game coming in, scoring 20-plus off the bench. The Hawks will burn their first time out of the night, 24-22, the score. Also, quick update here. Atlanta's in the bonus as we have 2:33 left to go in the first. James Harden on the bench right now with 2 personal fouls in this game. He's got 7 assists, though, with 0 points. Trey Young, the top scorer, with 11. We're going to take a timeout here. 24-22. Hawks lead it by 2. Alright, so if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up tonight, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Right now, we're just in a timeout. Feel free to vote in the poll if you haven't already done so. Who do you got tonight, Hawks or Nets? As we have currently over 40 votes, so let's see if we can keep on growing that vote poll tonight. I'm going to take a look at the scores throughout the NBA. We got a lot of games going on. A lot of these games are at halftime. The Celtics only scored 44 points in the first quarter. The Magic lead the Celtics 46-44 at halftime. The Sixers up by 14 against the Bulls, 58-44. Toronto leading Washington 59-48. The Pacers up against the Knicks 59-50, and the Cavs lead the Blazers 60-53. So we've got so far 5 other games in the early games today, and all 5 of those games are pretty close. Besides, there's a 14-point lead at half by the Sixers and an 11-point lead at half by Toronto, but still, we've been seeing a lot of comebacks lately. And not really like anybody dropping eye-popping numbers, just Jaylen Brown's got 17 points currently for the Celtics. DeMar DeRozan's got 16 points for Chicago. But yeah, not really like anybody who's got eye-popping numbers so far from tonight's games to take away. Norman Powell's got 18 tonight so far for Portland. I don't think it's deception. It's taken him longer than what the process was thought for him to get back to playing. Hey, what's good, Augustine? Welcome to the stream once again from French Guiana. Been a pretty good game so far. Fairly even with both of these teams. One thing to note, though, James Harden's got 2 quick fouls tonight. So they're going to need James Harden. And also, Patty Mills has only played 1 minute so far in this game. They're going to need a whole lot more out of their depth for Brooklyn. Because we've gone basically almost the first 10 minutes through in this game so far. And Mills has been spectacular this season coming off the bench, and he's barely even seen playing time. He's out there right now. We're back from the timeout. They got a couple new faces on Brooklyn here. Right back from the timeout. Javon Carter out on the floor as well, 24-22. Brooklyn has it. Durant attacks down the lane, throws down a major two-handed flush with a clear lane to even things up, 24 apiece. Approaching 2 minutes left to go. At the top of the key, Reddish drives down the lane. Get that out of there. Kevin Durant with a block on Cam Reddish. Outside of Durant off the pass by Carter. Durant makes the extra pass, cross court to the right wing to Mills. Durant sets up Carter. Carter pump fake. Back outside for a left wing 3-point shot. That is good. LaMarcus Aldridge takes the 3 and knocks it down from the left wing perimeter. And this is a 9-zip run for Brooklyn in just under the past 2 minutes. 1:35 left to go in the first. Trey swings it over to Gallinari. Slides to his left, takes the 3. Off back rim, no good. Offensive rebound to Trey, though. Trey around the perimeter. Gallinari. Crossover. Trey takes the deep 3 off the front rim. And the rebound goes to Durant. Minute 15 left to go in the first quarter. Durant will take it up the court. He's got Aldridge, Bembry, Carter. Mills, who takes the 3, drills it. That is good. Got knocked down. No call. Hand to the face, though. What a shot by Patty Mills for his first 3-point shot of the game. Over 50% from 3-point range to start off the season by Patty Mills. What a great pickup from the Spurs. Bounce pass off the cutter. Herter lays it up and in with the left hand. Dolavet, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm shocked that Melo has been playing really well to start off the season. Durant has it. He's going to attack down the lane. Kevin Durant, too easy. Lays it up and in for 2. Approaching 35 seconds left to go in the first. Trey swings it underneath. Gallinari, clear pathway. Throws it home with a dunk. Durant moves it outside. Carter to Mills. Around the perimeter, approaching 20 seconds in the first. Mills double-teamed, outside open 3, Aldridge. Got another one. That is good. Right down the pipe, LaMarcus Aldridge. 15 seconds left to go in the first, and off the bench, he has got himself 8 points in 3 minutes. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor, knocking down 2 of those as 3-point shots. Trey with a crossover, drives on Bembry, down the lane, puts it up, no good. Air ball by Trey, 1 second left to go. Extra pass being made, not enough time on the clock for Brooklyn up the court. And we close out the end of 1. The Nets in a furious comeback after the timeout. 35-28, they lead it at the end of 1. So great first quarter between these two teams going down. They're going to get into the second in a little bit from now. Thanks so much all for watching tonight. 50 plus in the channel to start things off. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified here for future live streams I do cover. Also hit the subscribe if you guys are new, and welcome to the channel. Kevin Durant, the top scorer for Brooklyn. He's got 12 points so far. Big play coming off with his efficiency off the bench. LaMarcus Aldridge stepped up, and that's why the Brooklyn Nets have been able to soar up and take this lead. He's got 8 points off of a perfect 3 for 3 from the floor by Aldridge, and then 3 points by Patty Mills with his lone shot of the game. 6 points each. Both of those 6 points were early on by Bruce Brown and then Joe Harris. So James Harden in foul trouble. He's got 2 personal fouls. No points scored by Harden with 7 assists so far tonight. But Kevin Durant doing the work so far. Basically a third of his team's points that he's got in this game for KD at the end of 1. And then Trae Young's got 11 so far, the top scorer. And then DeAndre Hunter, number 2 on scoring for the Hawks with 6. What's good, Playboy Brian? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, good for the Braves, man. It's been since 1995. So, it's big that their city is able to get a title. That means the world to those out in Atlanta here. I heard about that. That's a crusher for Oklahoma State. That is an absolute crusher. So they had appealed. Before Cade Cunningham had played last year for Oklahoma State had appealed that ban. The whole process took over a year to complete, so that's why Oklahoma State played in the tournament, because it was still being appealed at the time of the tournament. And then it came back earlier today, said that Oklahoma State got a 2022 NCAA tournament ban for this upcoming season. And, yeah, it just doesn't really make any sense. It's unfortunate for the players for that team, for something that stemmed back from the program from 2017. I think it happened. Just the NCAA just coming on to Oklahoma State like they don't even care for them to participate. So we're going to get back for the second quarter. 35-28 the score. As the Nets have the ball, Mills takes the 3 to start. Off the front rim, misses. And defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks. Hunter drives, attacks. They move it outside. Gorgie Jang with his pass, cross-court, intercepted by Bembry. Bembry down the lane, lost control of the basketball. He was stripped, though, underneath, and the whistle occurs. And Bembry was fouled, so he's going to head to the line to shoot too. What's good, Jose, in the stream? Welcome in, man. This week, so I plan on covering the Sunday night game this week, so it's going to be Rams against Titans for this week. Both of the shots good at the line by Bembry. Hawks with the ball. Down the lane, puts it up and scores. That is good. Cam Reddish to the basket. 7-point game. Cam Reddish having a terrific season. Mills off of a double team, and then he gets fouled by Jang. Second foul of the second quarter by Atlanta. Vincent, welcome to the stream, man. I do have like a lot of sports cards here. I don't collect. They were basically cards that have like kept on being like being a part here or so. As it would a couple of these cards like people have like given to me, like a lot of the stuff they had like from like the 80s or so. People didn't want them, so they gave it like over to me or so. That jumper missed off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to the Hawks. Yeah, there's so many. A lot of them are baseball cards because that's when they were popular. It was, I think, like late 80s for baseball cards. So I have like a ton of those. The late 80s. 10:40 left to go in the second. Bembry takes the three. Got it. That is good out in the break. Nets by 10. 10.5 left to go before halftime. Hawks have possession. Williams off a double team. Almost lost the handle. Gives it out to the top. Jang. Looking to pass it out. He does over to Herter. Herter drives down the lane. Floats up the shot. Banks it. That's good. Approaching 10 minutes left to go in the second. Aldridge backs his way inside the post on Gallinari. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Hit the front rim. Herter comes out with a defensive board. Under 10 minutes left to go in the second. Jang gives it outside to Gallinari. Over to Herter around the perimeter. Herter gets past Bembry. Floats up a runner. Gutted to go. That's good. Hawks in a 4-zip run. Maymon, welcome to the stream. Brandon, welcome back in. Yeah, I've never called hockey before. That's my friend John does that for Off the Wall Hockey. So if you guys enjoy hockey, make sure to check out his channel, Off the Wall Hockey. He does all the play-by-play streams for hockey. That's a deep three, missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound picked up by Carter, misses again. Gallinari picks up the rebound for the Hawks. Puts it into the hands to Herter. Herter over to Jang on the outside perimeter. Handoff, Reddish, outside, three-point shot, Jang. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound finds his way. Gallinari bumped into. Kick out to Williams. Takes the three, skips around the rim and out. And the Nets will get the rebound back. 8:45 left to go in the second. Ball poked down the far side of the court. Out of bounds it goes. That's awesome. So Vincent there with his collection on Kobe, MJ, and now Tyler Hero. That's great, man. Hit City in the stream. Welcome back in. Belandres, welcome to the stream again, man. DeAndre Bembry getting some early minutes here in the second quarter. He takes a seat towards the bench now. Kevin Durant and James Harden still on the bench at the moment. So they're not on the court right now. Javon Carter, Patty Mills, Paul Millsap into the game first time tonight. Joe Harris. And the jumper. That goes down. That's good for two. That is LaMarcus Aldridge. That's the 5 in the court for Brooklyn. Hawks with a possession. Trey currently on the bench. They have Lou Williams as the point. Herter on the court along with Capella, Williams, Gallinari, and Reddish. Capella moves it outside to Gallinari. Gallinari, top of the key, shoots the three over Millsap. Off the front rim, no good, and Carter will pick it up in the corner. Oh, the Hawks think he stepped out of bounds. Why'd he rebound it? And Javon Carter stepped out of bounds. Why'd he go for the rebound right there at the baseline in the corner? Just let it go out of bounds. Nobody was there. And Javon Carter takes a seat on the bench. James Harden checking back in place of Carter right now. The Hawks will have the basketball again. 8:09 left to go. That is a gift right there to Atlanta as Carter takes a seat on the bench. Herter, inbounds, jumper, deep two, rolls around the rim and out, missed by Williams. Offensive rebound, Capella. Another three, missed off the mark. They've got chances, they can't connect though. Outlet pass, Mills grabs it at the left baseline. Puts it back outside to Harden. 15 on the shot clock. Harden stripped to the basketball. They get it back, though, to the top by Millsap. Millsap attacks. Down the lane. Floats it up off the glass. No good being chased. Gallinari picks up the rebound. Here goes Reddish. Kicks it outside. Open three. Dials it up. Delivers. Kevin Herter knocks down the triple out in transition, and they draw a win in 5. 9 points by Herter. Off the bench, he's a perfect 4 for 4. Mills, nice decision. Extra pass, open 3, got it. Joe Harris from the corner. What a pass right there as he was being double teamed by Patty Mills. 7:15 in the second. Underneath, Herter getting into double figures, receives the ball with a cut to the basket. Top of the key three, missed off the mark, no good. By Brooklyn, that was by Harris. Here's Atlanta with it, Herter, Capella. Turn around, Gallinari makes it. That's good for another two. 45-41, the Hawks coming back just like that. Timeout on the floor by Brooklyn. 6:53 left to go in the second. The Hawks have had a lot of opportunities tonight. Brooklyn struggles with offensive rebounds. And we have seen that once again tonight in this game. Atlanta +2 in the glass, 21-19, +2 in the offensive rebound, 6-4. Though they haven't been able to get their second chance opportunities tonight because right after their offensive rebound, they've been missing that second shot. So the Hawks have had their opportunities. They're close, but Brooklyn extremely lucky that they haven't converted on more extra opportunities because the Hawks will be up right now. Timeout on the floor by Brooklyn. They're up by 4 as we'll take the media break here. 6:53 left to go in the second quarter. Yeah, this has been a really good one tonight. Rondo, welcome to the stream once again, man. It's been pretty even with both of these teams. Yeah, the upper hand in this matchup definitely goes to the Hawks bench in this game. Kevin Herter having a great game so far. Off the bench, he's got 11. Cam Reddish has been the second man this season. He's only got 2 right now. 4 points by Gallinari. He just got the last basket before the timeout. And LaMarcus Aldridge having a great game off the bench for Brooklyn. He's got 10 points. And then DeAndre Bembry, he's got 5. Patty Mills has got 3 so far, along with 4 assists by Mills. So quick update on foul trouble. James Harden with 2 personal fouls. Bruce Brown with 2. Everybody else playing with 0 for Brooklyn. And then nobody playing with 2 fouls tonight for the Hawks. As far as NBA scores, we'll keep you posted what's going on throughout the NBA. Celtics up in the early third, 53-46 against the Magic. Jaylen Brown with 20 points for Boston. The Sixers up against the Bulls, 66-51 tonight. The Pacers lead the Knicks by 7, 67-60. Miles Turner gets 17 points for Indiana. Norman Powell with 20 points for Portland. They're trailing, though, at Cleveland, 67-60. Cavs up against the Blazers. And then the Raptors leading by 14. Fred VanVleet, 18 points, 4 assists. 66-52. Toronto up against Washington. And then in the early going, Memphis looking great so far. 17-5 they lead over Denver. And it's 14 even between the Clippers and the T-Wolves. And Anthony Edwards get half of the points for Minnesota, 7 out of the 14. Dakota's playing right there with Kemba. Awesome, man. Yeah, I miss Kemba. He's doing really well, though, with New York. He hasn't been putting up his big scoring numbers, but he's been able to shoot the ball lights out from 3. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, tonight. Right now, we have 80-plus people watching as we have 6:53 left to go before halftime, and the Nets are up by 4, 45-41. We get back to action. James Harden has yet to score tonight. 10 minutes, no points, 7 assists, and 2 personal fouls. Harden back on the court. Kevin Durant still on the bench as Harden is out on the court along with Aldridge, Millsap, Harris, and also Mills is out there as well. Left corner 3 off the mark, no good by Aldridge. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. Left baseline dribble underneath Williams, passes around the perimeter to Reddish. Cam Reddish takes his 3, skips around the rim, no good. Defensive rebound picked up by Millsap. And also Trey is on the bench currently for Atlanta. Harden off a double team, moves it cross court. Millsap, open 3. No good off the mark, tipped up in the air, rebound back to the Hawks. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in the second. Shake, kick out, Williams, over to Gallinari. Back outside to Lou Williams. Lost the handle. Gallinari right there. Gallinari, jab step on Millsap. Tries to get past him, and the ball gets ripped out of his hands, out of bounds, and they say Gallinari turns it over. He cannot believe it. Turnover by the Hawks. Gallinari thought it was clearly ripped out. Last touch by Brooklyn. Let's see here. Vegas puts out Florida basketball player Keontae Johnson collapsed on the court last December against Florida State, deciding whether to try to play, get medically cleared. I heard about that. That's just terrible. Oh wow, he's going for a $5 million insurance policy. I saw that in the news today about that. Yeah, I heard about that too in New York. With a new mayor coming into office starting in January. So that whole rule, as they're gonna take a look at it later within the next 2 months, once the new mayor goes into office, whether Kyrie will be able to play if they do change that whole vaccination rule now for New York City. What's good? Rock on the stream. Welcome in. Congrats to your Braves, man. Husenbergy, welcome back to the stream. 5:45 left to go in the second. Brooklyn with the possession. Harden has it, takes the three over Gallinari. No good. James Harden still yet to score tonight as it skipped around the rim and out. Trey is back into the game. Trey dribbles to the right baseline. Defended one-on-one on the outside now by Griffin. 10 in the shot clock for Young. Young one-on-one. Crossover on Griffin. Looking to signal the offense, and Blake Griffin gets called here on a reach-in. So slow start as far as the offense for James Harden. 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from 2-point range. Yet to score for Harden, and 2 years ago he was the top scorer in the league, scoring around 34 points per game. And now he's top 40. Him and Damian Lillard are tied for 40th in scoring, both out to extremely slow starts. Left corner three, nails it. That's Bogdanovic. 1 point game now. 5 minutes left to play before halftime. The Hawks on the 7-zip run. This has been a game of runs tonight. Brooklyn comes up with a steal. Or it's going to be the Hawks come up with a steal here off of Brooklyn. Young will dribble out around the perimeter as he slows it down. 12 on the shot clock for Trey. Top of the key. He attacks now. Spin move on Harris. Kick out to Bogdanovic. Off a double team back outside Trey. Launches from deep. No good. Oh, the putback is right there though. Right place, right time. Mr. DeAndre Hunter with a putback, and the Hawks by 1. The Nets have struggled all season long when it comes to rebounding. And right there, Hunter able to get that putback for 2. 4:30 left to go in the second quarter. Timeout taken on the floor once again by Brooklyn. Or Patty, it's not going to be a timeout. Patty Mills heads towards the bench. He just called for an offensive foul, so they'll keep on playing. Offensive foul by Mills. And then a quick offensive foul right back. It's on Atlanta. So back-to-back turnovers. That one's on Bogdanovic. .420 left to go before halftime. Harden dribbles past half court, defended by Bogdanovic at the top. Moves it over to Durant. He has it at the left wing, defended one-on-one by Hunter. Gives it outside Harris, catch and fire. Off the front rim, gets the friendly roll into the net. As it sailed right back. Are they going to count it or no? Underneath the net, there was a foul here. The refs are talking about it. That just got the luck of the bounce. It looked like it was going to just go straight off the front rim. Instead, it got momentum, sailed up in the air, and found its way, dropping down the right into the net. Okay, so they do count the three-point shot by Harris and the foul underneath. Committed by the Hawks. Puts Blake Griffin to shoot one at the line, and he gets it. 49-46 Brooklyn. 4 minutes left to play before halftime. Young. He's at the top of the key. Gives it over to Hunter. Dribbles back outside. Hunter outside of Young. Entry pass, and it gets intercepted. Harris able to intercept the pass to Collins. Harden. Double team. Moves it over to the corner. Griffin one dribble. Pump fake. Outside Harris will take the three. Rolls around the rim, no good. Tipped off the glass, and Collins picks up the defensive board. Hawks with the ball. 3.5 left to go in the second. Moving it around the perimeter. Trey attacks, floats it up over the top. Collins being held onto and fouled. And that's a hard foul. John Collins in pain down to the ground. Slippery right there underneath the rim, and Collins will shoot 2 at the line. What's good, Dilbert? Welcome to the stream once again. Yeah, things going pretty well tonight. That's a tough fall right there by John Collins. Yeah, that was some good numbers last night for that game. This game's been really good as well tonight. It's been a game of runs. First shot, Collins gets the friendly roll. That's good. Second free throw, good by Collins. Hawks draw within 1. Brooklyn will have possession. Top scorer of the game's a tie between Joe Harris and Kevin Durant. Both got 12 points right now. Trae Young's got 11 for the Hawks. He is the top scorer. Also, Herter off the bench has got 11. Approaching 3 minutes left to go. Ball stolen in the key by Atlanta. Young swings it over. Collins lob over the top to Capella. Throws it down in the break, and not as good as the Hawks take the lead. Defense turns into offense. Under 3 minutes left to go before half. Nets with a possession. Harden double teamed. Outside of Griffin. 12 in the shot clock towards his left. Passes. Durant cuts. Jams it down. With a two-handed throwdown left baseline to the basket. Back and forth. Here we go. 100 plus in the stream. Kevin Durant, the top scorer with 14. Top of the key. Takes the three. High arcing. Got it. DeAndre Hunter straight away for Atlanta as he recaptured a lead by 2. Brooklyn with the ball. Durant, top of the key, defended by Hunter. Slides it over. Harris outside of Durant once again, who has it. Durant gets around Hunter, moves it down the lane. Brown contacted, no call, stripped to the basketball. Trey picks up the steal. Trey gives it out to the corner. 3 ball in the air. Splash, that is good. DeAndre Hunter knocks down the triple. It's 56-51. The score right now, with a minute 51 left to go in a time, and we're gonna have a timeout taken here on the floor by Brooklyn. With a minute 51 remaining. Nice pass by Trey to the corner. DeAndre Hunter sinking down a triple, and he's the top scorer for the Hawks. He's got 14, the same amount of points as Kevin Durant. He's been special tonight. 4 for 4, perfect from the outside by Hunter. And Trey has had these amazing setup passes. 11.7 assists by Trey tonight in this game. So it's not only one player that's doing it for the Hawks. That playoff, when they were in the playoffs last year, they showed incredible signs of improvement of other players stepping up. That playoffs was able to help them out find other additional scores on the team, and they are showing it right now. Between Hunter's 14, 11 by Herter off the bench. They've got a deep team as we head to a timeout here. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, I heard, having a big game tonight. Quick update. Okay, Celtics starting to pull away. Jaylen Brown, 25 points, 67-50 over the Magic with around 3.5 left to go in the third. Pacers up against the Knicks, 73-66. RJ Barrett with 17 for New York. 17 points, 10 rebounds tonight by Miles Turner. The Cavs up by 10 over the Portland Trailblazers. 81-71. Cleveland leads it with Jarrett Allen, double-double, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Norman Powell with 22 for Portland. The Sixers up against Chicago, 71-63. Past the midway point of the third quarter. DeMar DeRozan's got 24 for Chicago. Fred VanVleet's got 20 for Toronto as the Raptors up by 5 over the Wizards, 76-71. All these games are in the third quarter currently. for the other games that's going on. They all start at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Bradley Beal's got 17 points for Washington. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight. And make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't already done so. We're almost at 100 votes right now. Who do you got tonight, Hawks or Nets? Vote in that poll that's in that chat. And I'll do a reveal around halftime about that poll. This game has been a game of runs tonight. I go with Lady Gaga right there, Lorenzo. I used to like a lot of her, old school stuff that she had from 2009. Like Poker Face, Paparazzi, that stuff was good. The Brooklyn Nets, though, need James Harden to do something offensively. 15 minutes on the court, no points. He's got 8 assists. And 2 turnovers. Jumper, mid-range, goes down. Back from the timeout by Brooklyn to put themselves winning 3. Chill, Billy. Welcome to the stream. Minute 30 left to go before half. Trey gives it out to Capella, top of the free throw circle. Moves it outside to Trey, dribbles up. Bounce pass. Oh, what a steal. Swiped away. As this will be a burst of speed down the lane and gets the layup. Bruce Brown cashes it the distance and puts it to a 1-point game with 1:15 remaining. What a steal right there and a layup by Brown. Terrific read on Trey. Trey, jumper. Off the mark, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Capella over the back. That's just a heads-up play right there by Bruce Brown. 1 minute left to go before halftime. Brooklyn down by 1. Chance to take the lead. Harden bounce past Durant. Kicks it out. Open 3. Harris, right corner. Splash. That's good. Terrific find by Kevin Durant to the right corner. 15 points by Joe Harris, making 5 threes. That's the reason why they're in this game and leading right now for Brooklyn. They've been able to get a lot of production offensively tonight by Joe Harris. To the outside, Hunter launches from deep. Got another one. That is good by DeAndre Hunter, having a fantastic night. 59-58 to score. And DeAndre Hunter sinking down 5 3-point shots and 17 points on the night. Hunter got knocked down inside the key. This is an offensive foul picked up by Brooklyn. What's good, Jose? Welcome back again, man. 25 seconds left to go before halftime. 9-second differential shot clock and game clock. Trey swings it out to the corner. What a snatch by Hunter. Dribbles up, attacks, puts one up, and that will be an offensive foul. Runs over Griffin. Hunter absorbed the contact, didn't get the call though. That was close right there. The calls haven't gone the Hawks' way tonight in this game. There's been a couple of out-of-bounds plays that they've said that was out-of-bounds touched by Atlanta. One of them Gallinari didn't like. There was the last one they turned it over out-of-bounds that looked like it might have been deflected out from behind Capella from a Brooklyn defender. Harden finally on the board with 2.5 seconds before halftime. Step back 3 straight away and delivers. Hawks with a final second half-court 3, Bogdanovic. Off the back rim. And we got a foul with 0.8 of a second remaining. So yet we're not in halftime just yet. We got 0.8 of a second left to go, and a Brooklyn personal foul that they end up picking up. They reach in before half court, though it was a foul to give, so Atlanta will get the inbounds. They'll get the inbound right at half court. Hunter will be the inbound passer. 0.8 seconds remaining. He gives it over left wing, turnaround jumper. Collins off the top of the backboard, no good. And we close out going into halftime. A game of runs tonight. Brooklyn is up by 2. 61-59 the score going into half. What's good, Konstantinos? Welcome to the stream once again, man. Great game tonight so far. That's awesome, Randy. That's great, man. So we take a look right now. Top scorers going into halftime. Kevin Durant, 16 points, leading the way for Brooklyn. 15 points by Joe Harrison, 10 by LaMarcus Aldridge. And then James Harden just got his first shot of the game with 2.5 seconds before halftime. It was a step-back three from the top of the key. So he's got 3 points going into half, 8 assists by Harden. And for Atlanta here, 3 players in double figures for the Hawks. The game leader is DeAndre Hunter. He is sizzling right now for the Hawks. 17 points, 5 for 5 from three-point range for Hunter. And then 11 points by Trae Young with 7 assists. 11 points off the bench by Kevin Huerter. And this has been a terrific matchup going back and forth, back and forth. It's been fairly even with everything tonight. Not that many fouls in this game. Rebounds in favor of the Hawks by 6, 27-21. Plus 2 in the offensive glass for Atlanta, 7-5. Plus 4 in the defensive glass by the Hawks, 20-16. Both of these teams shooting greater than 43% from three-point range. They're shooting the three ball well. And yeah, it's been a good game tonight. Yeah, Atlanta's got a deep team. I feel like with their deep run in the playoffs, it just allowed the players to be able to get more experience out on the court for them to be able to just build up this depth, and they have continued that right into the season so far. Hey, I'll see you later, Dakota. Yeah, Celtics are up big right now, 75-54, so good to see there. Something finally happening for Boston. That's going to be a tough one tomorrow. They take on the Heat tomorrow night. Man, Miami, 7 games through the season, Miami looks extremely dangerous. The Heat are legit. Last season, they struggled scoring. They had a lot of players miss time. They were in and out of the lineup due to health and safety protocols. This season, everybody's healthy for the Heat, and they're a much better scoring team. They got a great offensive push by Tyler Hero coming off the bench, and their defense, with the 2 additions in the offseason, Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker, they are stacked defensively. They are a really good defensive team, top in the NBA. The Sixers up against the Bulls, 84-72 at the end of the third quarter. Zach LaVine's got 27 for Chicago. Toronto leading Washington, 86-77. So Jaylen Brown's got 25. Celtics lead at the end of 3, 75-56 over the Magic. Pacers with a tight game against the Knicks here, 78-75. RJ Barrett with 21 points. Miles Turner with 17 points, 11 rebounds. We'll keep you posted with that one. That's a tight game there. The closest game out of the early slate of matchups. Pacers by 3 in the final minute of the third. And then the Cavs up by 10 at the end of 3. 87-77. Darius Garland, 19 points, 8 assists. Norman Powell's got 22 points for Portland. There's a couple of games in the early going at the moment. Grizzlies looking great, 38-27 up against the Nuggets. And then the Clippers lead the T-Wolves, 13 points each. Reggie Jackson for the Clippers, 13 by Anthony Edwards, having a terrific season. And the Clippers by 1, 34-33 over Minnesota. And then the Spurs versus Mavs, that game just started. We got 100 plus in the channel right now. Right now, we're just at halftime. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover on the channel. Majority of my content I usually cover is play-by-play of NBA games and also college basketball games. I plan on covering the college basketball season opener of the Champions Classic. It's going to be Michigan State versus Kansas, and then Kentucky versus Duke. Those two games are on Tuesday night at 7 and 9. So feel free to join in for those streams as well. I'll be off tomorrow. I think my next stream is going to be on Friday. It's going to be the Knicks versus Bucks on Friday night. And yeah, we'll do a reveal here at a poll. So, who do you got tonight on the poll? Thanks so much, everybody, for voting out in the poll tonight. And we'll reveal the halftime poll results right now as the Nets got the 60-40 advantage in the poll over Atlanta tonight. So Brooklyn, 60%, Atlanta, 40% for the poll. If you haven't already done so, check out the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. That link is posted in the description below this video. Also, we got the channel memberships link as well. That's pinned to the chat if anybody's interested. I'll post in the merchandise site if anybody's interested. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers. We got a pillow sample right behind too, right there, that I have for the merchandise right there behind me. The shade of light blue is really sweet that I have. I heard about that. Yeah, thanks so much for the update there, Paul. Welcome back in. What's good, Shadude? Welcome to stream. Constantino's welcome back in. So, Kyrie can't play until he gets both of his shots, which it doesn't look like he's going to get anytime soon. Things could get interesting, though, with Kyrie because they got a new mayor now in New York. And starting in January, they might reverse the whole vaccination rule that they have in New York. So if so, Kyrie would be able to play if they do reverse that. Yeah, that pillow is really sweet. The shade of light blue looks awesome. Like, you could do different colors for this stuff. I think I've got gray. I've got yellow, I believe, for the pillow. They give you, like, colors. So I can't select, like, the colors. They come specialized for the different clothes and stuff. But yeah, for the pillow, there's multiple colors. I know for the t-shirts, what usually looks best looks like the gray for the t-shirts. That one really looks good. Yeah, thanks so much, Warren. Appreciate it, man. Glad you guys are digging the merch. Yeah, hope all is going well at work there for you, Warren. So right now we're just at halftime. The Brooklyn Nets are extremely lucky. They're up in this game. Big contributions tonight from LaMarcus Aldridge, Joe Harris coming in as well. Harris has made 5 3-point shots. He is on his game tonight with 15 points. And James Harden only has 3 points, and that happened with 2.5 seconds left to go before halftime for James Harden. What's good? CC at me on the stream. Welcome in. Ooh, good question right there. I'll take Tupac there, Lorenzo. So right now we're just at halftime. Both of these teams shooting the ball really well from 3-point range. The Hawks are 45% from 3, 9 for 20. The Nets are 10 for 23 at 43.5% so far. It's been a good game tonight. A lot of points via runs in this matchup. The Pacers versus the Knicks. This is a tight game currently, 85-83 with 9:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. And then the Celtics are running away with it over the Magic by 20, 81-61. Also, the Cavs and Blazers. This game has become close, 93-92. Cleveland by 1 with about 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. I just picked up on it myself, basically. So I went to college. I majored in communication in college. I actually concentrated in radio, which is what I do for my full-time job. I produce commercials at the radio station I work at. I do like all the audio work for the radio station that I work at, from like commercials to voiceovers to music bumpers. And then I thought about like trying out like a play-by-play channel, and started out and gaining some experience and learning by myself. And then it started out with me starting off the channel, and then the numbers just kept on growing up and up. It took some time to develop. I didn't hit 1,000 subs until like the first year into streaming, and then this channel just blew up in the playoffs in 2020. We went from 1,000 subs to like 8,000 within the 2020 bubble and the 2020 playoffs. And then this past playoffs, it went from I think like 11,000 to 20,000 in the playoffs. Yeah, that is stellar last night for the Heat. Like, they got their shooting back, which has been tremendous for them. They look like a legit contender that could win the title. Charles for the dono. Thanks so much for the dono, man. Really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat here for Charles. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, the Hawks are deep, too. Yeah, on a weeknight, I'll just cover the early game because I get up for work at 6 o'clock in the morning or so. So I just cover the early game, the 7:30 is what I usually cover. If it's college basketball, I've done the 7 and 9s before for college basketball. That's because college basketball is like a 2-hour game. NBA is like 2:30, 2:35 usually. I plan on covering the doubleheader on Tuesday night for college basketball. It's going to be Michigan State versus Kansas and then Duke versus Kentucky. Both of those games are massive. Yeah, Vegas is from my area. So they're doing a college basketball tournament at Mohegan Sun. I definitely check it out, man, if you're interested in going there. They're doing a college hoops tournament. It's Purdue against North Carolina, and then Villanova versus Tennessee. They got two really good matchups. I think the tickets are like $20 per ticket as well that they have. So it's basically like 4 teams that could make a deep run into March Madness, and there's 2 games for $20, which just a really good price that they have it. We're back to action. Hawks with the basketball first, floating up the shot off the back rim, missed by Trey, tipped out of bounds to the baseline, and this will go out of bounds. Last touch by Atlanta. Brooklyn will have the ball. Cross-court pass to Harden. 1 dribble. Shoots the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Capella. Second possession now for the Hawks, down by 2. Bogdanovic turns the corner. Attacks down the lane inside. Lays it up and in with a left hand. That is good. 61 even. Harden on the outside, defended by Capella. Slows down with the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Harden, crossover, drives down the lane, kick out right corner, right wing, top of the key. Durant takes the 3. No good, too strong off back rim. Rebound Bogdanovic. Had a really good look right there by KD. Just coming out from halftime, starting to find a rhythm, and that one just way too strong off the back iron. Here's Trey as he dribbles up, attacks, slips right past Blake Griffin, and puts it up and through with a right-handed layup. What a move right there by Trae Young. Too quick for Griffin to offer. Under 10.5 left to go in the third. Harden defended around the perimeter, right wing by Capella. Now he attacks. Kick out left corner, Griffin. Pump fake. Shoots the 3. And gets it. That's good. It rattles in. Back to the back and forth game we had in the first half. Ten minutes left to go in the third. Trey moves it over to Capella. Swings it outside to Hunter. Hunter at the left wing perimeter. Defended by Griffin. 5 in the shot clock. Hunter attacks. Gets past Griffin. Oh my goodness, what a jam. Throws it down with a right-handed tomahawk finish. You gotta be kidding me right there, DeAndre Hunter. With authority. Blake Griffin, back-to-back possessions defensively. He has got burned by Trae Young, and now DeAndre Hunter sails up and attacks the rim, throws it down with a major right-handed flush. And the free throw at the line, no good, off back rim by Hunter. Ball's on the ground. Harris picks it up as bodies collide, and it's going to be an Atlanta foul, it looks like. I'll take Reservoir Dogs there. Slippery part of the court, too, as the court cleanup crew has to come out. 9:40 left to go in the third. Brooklyn down by 1. Jumper, mid-range, and that gets blocked. Capella right there for the block on Durant. Hawks with a chance to extend the lead. Trey around the perimeter. Defended top of the key. Crossover on Harden. 12 in the shot clock, attacks over Harden, lob over the top, and Capella throws it down with an alley-oop jam. Trae Young making things happen. Third straight possession in a row. The Hawks have got burned defensively. Trae Young slipping past 2 times. And then Hunter slipped past the time prior. 3-point shot, Harden hits it. That's good. Whenever the Hawks get up by around 3 or 4, the Nets have a response with a 3 right back, it seems. 9 minutes left to go. Off the glass, missed shot by Collins. Defensive rebound picked up by the Nets. Harden, 15 on the shot clock. Crossover. Now switched by Collins. Step back over Collins. Air ball. Rebound to Griffin, though, offensively. Hand off Harris, back over to Griffin, takes the three, open. Missed off the mark, had an opportunity. Rebound Capella with under 8:30 left to go. Young at the right wing, 15 on the shot clock, Trey. Dribbles, flings it outside, Collins, open three, got it. Terrific setup pass right there by Trey Young, Hawks on top. 70-67. Trey Young, 9th assist of the game. John Collins now with 7 points, making his first three of the night. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Brown has it around the perimeter, passes out to the corner to Harden. Harden dribbles up, right block. Harden off a double team, takes a tough shot. No good, air ball to the left of the rim, rebound Atlanta. Here goes Young. He'll go with a left hand underneath, no good. Battle for the rebound, Griffin rips it away, comes down with a board. Harris dribbles up the court now. Gives it outside to Brown. Durant has it, jumper, deep two, got it. Automatic right there for KD. 1 point game. Under 7.5 left to go in the third quarter. What a matchup between these two teams. Trey, jumper, 18-footer, got it. That is good. And the Hawks extended by 3. Trey Young with 15. Kevin Durant, the top scorer for Brooklyn with 18. DeAndre Hunter's actually the top scorer with 19 points for the Hawks. Left corner three off the mark, missed by Griffin. Defensive rebound picked up by Atlanta. Young has it at the edge of the Nets logo. Top of the key for Trey, defended by Harris 101. Moves it outside. 3-point shot taken. Bogdanovich launches and skips around the rim and out. Rebound over to Durant in Brooklyn. A chance to tie the game with a 3. Moves it cross court to Harden. Harden at the left wing, defended by Trey 101. 12 on the shot clock. Approaching 6.5 left to go in the third. Harden drives down the lane. Kick out left corner. Open 3. Griffin. Got it. And this game is even 72 apiece. The kick out by James Harden. Nice setup to the corner. Gets Griffin. That's the 10th assist in the night by Harden, despite just 6 points. A whistle blows. It's going to be a foul picked up around the perimeter. It's on Bruce Brown. And the clock will stop. 6:16 left to go. Quarter number 3. This game is tied 72-72 as we'll take a timeout. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. The majority of my content I usually cover is play-by-play of NBA games, also college basketball as well. I do cover other sports from time to time in there, like NFL, MLB, NASCAR races I've done before too. And welcome all to the new people on the channel. Hit me up in the chat who you got tonight in this game, Hawks or Nets, as we go to the timeout. We'll update here. Top scores, 18 points by Kevin Durant, leading scorer for Brooklyn. 15 points by Joe Harris. And then James Harden's got 10 assists despite 6 points, with Harden playing a grand total of 22 minutes. For Atlanta, top scorers in this game, 19 points by DeAndre Hunter, perfect 5 for 5 from three-point range. And then 15 points, 9 assists by Trey Young, 11 points off the bench by Kevin Huerter, all in the first half. Clint Capella's got 10 rebounds for the Hawks. And then scores throughout the NBA. We'll keep you posted. Couple close games. 5-point games at the moment. Cavs lead the Blazers 101-96. About 4.5 left to go in the fourth. 7:15 left to go in the fourth. Pacers lead the Knicks by 5 as well. 94-89. The Celtics pulling away against the Magic, 84-69 Boston with around 4 minutes remaining. Jaylen Brown's got 17. A 5-point game between the Sixers and the Bulls. Philadelphia was up by double digits. Now that lead shrunk down. And guess what? DeMar DeRozan, 33 points. Fourth quarter team for Chicago. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth, making things interesting. 94-89 Sixers by 5. Toronto up by 9 over the Wizards, 101-92. Fred VanVleet, 28 points. And then the games that started out a little bit later at halftime, close one between the Grizzlies and the Nuggets, 56-55, Memphis by 1. And then the Clippers up by 4 at halftime over the T-Wolves, 58-54. Paul George got 17 points. Anthony Edwards got 18 at halftime. And the Mavs lead by 1 over the Spurs, playing on the back-to-back they played yesterday at the Heat. Dallas up by 1 in the first, 23-22. So a lot of great games out there tonight. Yeah, this is going to be a great finish, I feel like. I looked at both of these teams. I thought it'd be close from the get-go, and it's certainly been like that way and deserved the hype that it's got because tonight we've had a terrific game. The largest lead tonight was Brooklyn by 10 at one point. The Hawks, their largest lead was by 6. So last call on the court, Trae Young got knocked down around the perimeter by Bruce Brown. I believe this is going to be 3 shots coming up at the free throw line by Trae. Or it won't be, actually. So it was before the shot happened. So no 3 free throws at the line. Atlanta gets the inbound. Bogdanovic puts it up. No good. Tipped around. Offensive rebound. Capella looking for the call. Couldn't get one. Brooklyn has numbers. Harden attacks down the lane. Missed the layup. No good off the glass. Underneath Brown. Lost control of the basketball off a double team underneath his hoop. And Atlanta comes out with a steal. The Hawks with the opportunity to take the lead. Top of the key. Trae dribbles up, floats up the shot, contact and no call, rebound to Harris for Brooklyn. Chio Rico, welcome back to the stream, man. 5.5 left to go in the third. Durant moves it outside, Griffin over to Harden. Harden dribbles up, back out to the right wing, defended by Collins. 8 on the shot clock, Harden crossover. Tries to get past Collins, nice pass, a kick out to the corner, that's good for 3. Joe Harris launches and sinks it. What a game tonight by number 12 for Brooklyn. He is the reason why the Nets are on top. 18 points off of 6 made threes by Joe Harris. He is tied for the top scorer with KD. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Straightaway 3. Got it. Tie game 75. DeAndre Hunter. Incredible performance tonight. Just made his 6th 3 of the match. 22 points tonight for Hunter, the top scorer for the Hawks. Entry pass inside, Durant being held onto and fouled. And this should be 2 coming up at the line for KD. Both of these teams are getting a lot of space out on the perimeter tonight. They've been shooting the ball great from 3-point range. The Hawks at 48%, 11 for 23 from the outside. The Nets are at 44%, 14 for 32 from the perimeter. Not many free throws in this game. Brooklyn at the free throw line tonight. They've only gone once. This is their 2nd appearance at the free throw line in the game. And the Hawks are just 6 for 8 when it comes to free throws tonight. So not much challenges inside. A lot of clear pathways to the basket with open layups and open 3-point shots made as Durant hits both of the shots down at the line. 77-75. 4.5 left to go in the third. Trae moves it outside left wing to Hunter. Hunter gives it back outside to Trae. 12 on the shot clock. Trae top of the key 101. Moves it out to the corner. 3-point shot taken. Off the front rim miss. No good by Reddish. Brooklyn comes out with the defensive rebounds. Durant. Harris to Harden. Top of the key Harden. Harden towards his right. 10 on the shot clock. Cross court pass Griffin. Jab step Durant has it now. Durant. Step back. Got it. Muddy by Kevin Durant. Left elbow J sinks it. 4-point lead for Brooklyn with under 4 minutes left to go in the third. What's good? Stacy in the stream. Welcome in. 3-point shot missed. No good for the Hawks. Just this one I'm doing tonight. Approaching 3:40 left to go in the third. Harden, another kick out. Harris extra pass to Durant. Open 3. Got it. That's good from the top of the key. Nice passing all around right there. Harden to the corner to Griffin. Sets him up at the left wing perimeter. Just away from the top of the key. It was between the two, left wing and top of the key, both close together. Right there as that went down for KD. Kevin Durant, 25 points, 11 for 16 from the floor. We'll take a timeout here on the court. Timeout by the Hawks, 82-75. Nets lead it. Ray K, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you find the channel. 115 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit that subscribe as well. Ring the notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams to come back on the channel. Majority of my content I usually covers play-by-play basketball games, NBA, also college basketball as well. The next stream I plan on covering is going to be on Friday night. The Knicks versus the Bucks on Friday night for the next one. Ooh, I haven't seen either of those before, the Taxi Driver or the Godfather. This has been a great game. A lot of three-point shots being made tonight. 26 combined, 15 by Brooklyn, 11 by Atlanta. Yeah, it's been terrific tonight between these two teams. 107-101. Cavs lead the Blazers in the final minute. Pacers up against the Knicks now, pulling away for Indiana. 105-93 in the final 4 minutes. Celtics up by 19 with 2.5 minutes remaining. 89-70. And final two minutes between the Sixers and the Bulls. 192. Philadelphia leads over Chicago. Toronto-Washington. This is a close game as well, with Toronto leading, just over 3 minutes left to go in the fourth, 103-97. What's good, Vaughn on the stream? Welcome back in here, man. DeMar DeRozan's got 35 points tonight for Chicago. Impressive. So they are not done yet. Chicago is still trailing by 7, though they were down by double digits for a good chunk of that game tonight versus Philadelphia. Yeah, it's got my name on it. My girlfriend gave this to me for my birthday a few weeks ago. So yeah, you probably symbolize a red hat with something different, most likely, but this is my name I've got on it for the red hat. "25 points by Kevin Durant, heating up. Number 3 scorer in the NBA, averaging over 27 points per game, behind Steph and Paul George." And we get back to action. 7-point lead by Brooklyn. Hawks with the basketball with 3:20 left to go in the third. Right baseline dribble. Reddish passes over to the right elbow. Collins takes a deep 2. Got it. That's good. Nets by 5. They have the ball. Durant, Griffin, Harden, Harris, Brown. That's the 5 in the court. Lobs over the top. Durant snatches it. Takes the jumper. Over Hunter and gets fouled. 2 shots here coming up at the line for Kevin Durant. That's a tough call on the Hawks. Yeah, a cool shirt. Are you talking about the merch or so that we have worn for the merch? You like the merch there? Unless it's my red shirt that you like. Or meant the hat. Second shot by Durant missed off the back rim. He's got 26 now. Under 3 minutes left to go in the third. Young has the ball on the perimeter. Gives it to the left elbow to Collins. Collins backs his way, almost lost it, gets it back underneath the hoop. Collins puts it up and through. That's good for 2. Approaching 2.5 left to go in the third. Brooklyn with a possession. Harden moves it cross-court left corner. Harris dribbles left baseline off a double team. Puts up a shot off the side of the rim. A rebound goes to Trey here for Atlanta. 4-point game, Hawks ball. Trey over to Collins, handoff, and lost it. Bobble, turned over Reddish. 2-on-1 fast break, Brooklyn. Bruce Brown taking it inside, and he misses the layup, but gets fouled. They're going to count this a shooting foul or not? We're going to see here. Not sure where this... Yeah, it's going to be well before the shot. So non-shooting foul. It's on Trae Young on a reach and defending by Bruce Brown with his attack off the 2-on-1. So this will be an inbound coming up for Brooklyn. 4-point lead for the Nets. 2:15 remaining third quarter. Durant will be the inbound passer. Bounce pass to Griffin. Gives it over to Bembry back into the game. Kick out left corner Brown. Spots up, takes the 3. No good, missed off the mark. Defensive board to Collins with 2 minutes remaining. Trey. Bounce pass top of the free throw circle. Collins over to Trey again. He moves it over to Herter. Back out to Trey. 8 on the shot clock. Clamped by Bembry. And then Bembry reaches in. Whistle blows with 1:50. So it's Steph Curry who leads the NBA, averaging 28.7 points per game. Golden State's taking on Charlotte later tonight. Atlanta gets the inbounds. Left corner 3. Collins misses off the mark. Rebound to Brooklyn. Both of these teams as well in the bonus as we update. Jumper by Mills. Hasn't got much time tonight, but he hits that one down. He's been efficient when called upon for the Nets this season. Came into this game shooting over 50% from 3. Patty Mills only playing 12 minutes tonight. That's his 5th point. That's an air ball. Rebound goes to Mills. 1:20 left to go in the third. Mills moves the pass to Brown. Attacks down the lane. Puts this one up off the back rim twice and scores. Now this game is opening up in favor of the Nets. 8-point lead with 1:10 remaining for Brooklyn. On their home court. Their last game at home before they go on a 6-game road trip. Bounce pass underneath to Collins, stolen away. Durant picks up the steal. Pass up the court. Bembry lays it up and in. Largest lead is tied for in this game for the Nets. 1 minute left remaining in the third. Contact here, offensive foul. The Hawks need to slow down the game. This is getting out of reach right now for them. Reddish just runs right into Griffin at the right baseline, and Griffin takes the charge. A couple sloppy turnovers by Atlanta. Brooklyn's been able to get on the break, take advantage of that, and then the charge. What's good, Bert on the stream? Welcome into the channel, man. 55 seconds left to go. Nets have the ball. Mills hands it off to Bembry. Bembry hands it off to Durant. Deep 2 jumper. Automatic. Kevin Durant drills it. Largest lead of the night for the Nets. 28 for KD. 40 seconds left to go in the third. 16-4 run for Brooklyn. Top of the key 3, and that hits the rim short. No good for the Hawks. Missed by Collins. Pass ahead. Bembry contacted and followed by Collins. 2 shots heading to the free throw line by DeAndre Bembry. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They go 1 for 2 that trip at the free throw line, so extending the lead now to 13, the largest. 20 seconds left to go in the third. Hawks have the ball edge of the logo. Now down to 10 seconds with Lou Williams. He takes the three-point shot. Off the side of the rim, goes out of bounds. 5.7 seconds remaining, and Brooklyn will have the final possession before the end of 3. Looking to extend it even more for the Nets. What's good, Julius? Welcome to the stream, man. Griffin gets the inbounds. Mills bursts the speed, handoff. Durant takes the 3. Got it. That is good with 0.3 of a second left to go. And the time expires in the third quarter. Kevin Durant, the legend here, once again puts up another monster point performance. 3 quarters through, 31 points for KD. Knocks down the 3 with 0.3 of a second remaining in the third. What a play designed right there by Brooklyn. With just under 6 seconds remaining to involve KD with a handoff around the perimeter, put the ball into his hands, and he knocks down the triple. Big fourth quarter coming up, and Brooklyn is just pulled out with a 14-point advantage in that third quarter, 34-20. Kevin Durant, 31 points, 18 by Joe Harris, as he has been a big part why Brooklyn has been able to be up in this game. On the night that James Harden's only got 6 points, Kevin Durant once again carrying for the Nets. A couple of games have gone final throughout the NBA. Celtics win a low-scoring affair tonight, 92-79 over the Magic. Pacers pull out the victory over the Knicks, 111-98. Miles Turner with a big game, 23 points, 13 rebounds. Sixers leading Chicago with 3 seconds remaining, 103-98. Toronto in the final minute up against the Wizards, 107-98. Fred VanVleet with 33 points tonight. DeMar DeRozan in the Chicago Sixers game, he's got 37 points, 10 rebounds. And then the Nuggets on top versus the Grizzlies, 62-58. Clippers T-Wolves is close as well, 75-70 midway through the third. And the Mavs up against the Spurs, 41-30. The Cavs have just won over the Blazers. That's gone final. Damian Lillard finishes with 26 points, 8 assists, but wasn't enough for Portland as Cleveland gets the victory, 107-104. Jared Allen had 24 points, 17 rebounds. That would be a no right there, Vaughn. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for the Celtics tomorrow night. They had a lot of trouble last year in back-to-backs, and then just coming off a game against the Magic at the very bottom of the NBA, taking the top team tomorrow, basically in the NBA, the Heat. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. We get back to action. Brooklyn pulling out to a big 14-point advantage in the third quarter, 34-20, to now up by 16 points, the largest lead in the game, and the Nets come away with a defensive stop in the first possession by Atlanta offensively. We have started out the fourth. Bembry. Bounce pass to Aldridge. Aldridge at the left elbow. Hands it off to Mills. Turns the corner. Floats one up. Couldn't finish, though. Too strong off the glass. Hawks come up with a defensive rebound. Almost get the ball stolen. They're able to get it back, though. Pass down the lane. Williams to Capella. Gets the bucket. Count it and one. Clint Capella shooting one. Yeah, I had to drop him from my fantasy team. Because that's just a wasted spot, basically. Rico in the stream, welcome in. KD having a phenomenal game again. 31 points, the top game score at the moment. At the left elbow, Aldridge hands it off to Mills. Takes the three. He has been terrific this season from three-point range and knocks down the triple right there. Patty Mills with 8 points off the bench in 14 minutes, along with 6 assists. 1 minute through the fourth quarter. Herter inside the key, able to get around a couple of defenders. Too strong, though, off the glass. Rebound by Aldridge. Up to Mills. Mills in the outside, gives it out to Aldridge. Straightaway three. Off the mark, no good. Capella. Defensive rebound, picks it up for the Hawks. Gallinari, the ball handler. Gallinari gives it over to Williams. Jumper, fadeaway. 15-footer, gets it. 31 assists by the Nets tonight to 18 by the Hawks. Brooklyn has moved the ball terrific tonight. Bembry puts it outside to Harris. Catch and fire, couldn't convert on the three-point shot from the left corner. Hawks come up with a rebound. Gallinari jab step on Millsap. Back over to Gallinari. Gallinari bumped into and fouled. It's going to be on Millsap. 10:06 left to go in the fourth as the clock will stop. Tyrone, welcome back to the stream from the Bahamas. Dakota, welcome to the stream, man. Just devastating. Devastating right there. 22 years old. You have your whole career laid out in front of him. The top receiver in receiving yards for the Raiders this season. And you go and you drive 156 miles per hour and wreck your career. And probably going to spend a long, long time behind bars. It's just so sad. And my prayers get sent out to the family. Somebody lost a 23-year-old out there. It's just so sad. That's a good three-point shot. Patty Mills, he has got 11 points as he drills his third three-point shot of the night. 9.5 left to go in the fourth. Gallinari shoots the three, gets it. Yeah, he's never going to return to the NFL. No way. He might get the sentence to life. It's too bad. This ball gets stripped. Williams moves it out to Herter. Takes the three. Gets it on the break. And making things interesting, puts it to an 11-point game. What's good, Andrew on the stream? Welcome back in here, man. Timeout taken on the floor. 101-90. Brooklyn leads when 9:03 left to go in the fourth. It's just so sad. A 156 miles per hour. Like, gee. He's lucky to escape that himself because he was in a Corvette. Really, I don't know how you escape that at 156 miles per hour without any safety gear or anything. Like, it's not a NASCAR race with safer barriers put in place. Gee, yeah. That's not good. Yikes. That's just terrible. You have a man that's got his career just laid out in front of him, and he just goes and wrecks it like that. It's just terrible at the age of 23. Like, he had so many good years above him. Sixers pull out the victory tonight, hand the Bulls their second loss of the season. Both teams are 6-2, 103-98 the final. Philadelphia over Chicago. Toronto improves to 6-3. They win over the Wizards tonight, 109-100. The Nets just have caught fire in this game, making 18 threes on the night. And they've been moving the ball around extremely well tonight. 31 assists as a team. Even though James Harden hasn't been a factor scoring, just 6 points, he's got 11 assists in this game. 6 assists by Patty Mills with 11 points. What's good, Vincent? Welcome back in. Thanks so much, Andrew. Appreciate it, man. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe before you sign off tonight. Just under 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter as we get back to action. Brooklyn takes the ball up the court here with Harden. Aldridge hands it off to Harden around the perimeter. Shoots the three. Off the front rim, misses. Rebound, Reddish. Trey back on the court for the Hawks. Trey defended by Bembry at the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. Moves it over top of the key, Gallinari. Back over to Young. 5 on the shot clock for Trey towards his right. Flings it out, Gallinari. Pump fake, guarded by Bembry all over the place. Fadeaways, the shot clock goes down. Off the back rim, no good. Tip to the corner, rebound for Brooklyn by Millsap. 8:20 left to go. Millsap spin move. Oh, he had a clear pathway to the bucket. Kick out to Mills, though, who shoots the three and knocks it through for the triple. 14 points off the bench by Patty Mills in 17 minutes. He's had a spectacular season here for the Nets. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. 19 made threes by Brooklyn. Trey with a left hand blocked at the baseline. Nada right there by Aldridge. Here goes Harden. Bounce pass up the court. Finds Bembry. Clear pathway instead. Kicks it back out to nobody. And that is a turnover. Oh, Bembry, you got to lay that up and in. Clear pathway. What are you doing there, man? Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if this opens up a whole new thing into the CTE stuff that goes on. Yeah, a lot of that stuff for sure there, Vaughn. 7:40 left to go in the fourth, top of the key. Hunter attacks and scores. Lays it up and through for two. He is having a great game tonight. DeAndre Hunter up to 24, the top scorer. Harden with the ball. Bembry sets the pick. Passes off the roll down to Bembry. One dribble kick out. Millsap shovels it over to Aldridge. Back over to Millsap. Gets past Capella. Dribbles right baseline and up and in. Strength by Paul Millsap as he shows it. Puts it up and through off the glass for two. 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Hawks down by 14. Herter turns the corner. Dribbles. Mid-range. Got it. Good for two more. Yeah, thanks so much, Lorenzo. Really nice stat she made me. Under 7 minutes remaining. Bembry puts the ball into the wrong hands. Herter gets the interception. Over to Hunter, who attacks and lays it up for another basket. 26 points now up to for DeAndre Hunter. They're making this game interesting now. 6.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. DeAndre Hunter's 10 for 11. If you have him on your fantasy team, he's getting you some big point totals tonight. Harden launches. Deep three. Got it. James Harden's only got 9 points. He was left wide open there at the right wing. Trey bounced past Herter. Herter swings it outside. Hunter bobbles it, gets it back, and turned it over. Wow. 6:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Nets by 13. They'll have the basketball. Hey, thanks so much, Andrew. Under 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Durant receives the handoff. Back out to the top of the key, Harden. He dribbles up. Takes the three straight away over Hunter. Hits another one, count it. And he got fouled. James Harden will shoot one at the line. 112-96 now. Harden finding 2 threes in the fourth. Not much going on offensively for his night today. The night belongs to KD for his offense. 31 points for KD in this game. And also Joe Harris has been big tonight. Knocking down 6 made threes with 18. James Harden up to double figures with 13. Free throw is good. 113-96. Yeah, just being on here, being subscribed to the channel. That's all I can ask for there, Andrew. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel, man. Underneath Capella, get that out of there. Aldridge with a block, but he gets called for a blocking foul. So the game clock will stop. 5:36 left to go in the fourth. I actually haven't seen those before, Lorenzo. Blade Runner, Alien 8th Passenger. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure, man. Feel free to share my channel out to any of your friends or anything. Yeah, have a nice night as well, Vincent. Glad to have you in the stream, man. 5:36 left to go in the fourth. I think they're just clearing up that fall in the court. Now it's going to be free throws. So Capella's shooting 2 at the line. First one is good. Second shot gets it as well. Approaching 5:30 remaining. Nets have the ball when Mills. Mills hands it off to Durant. 31 passes to the corner. Mills takes the three. Missed the rim short. Rebound Hawks. Bogdanovich. Collins floats over the top. Capella somehow tips it through for 2. From Turkey, welcome in. Ibrahim, thanks so much for finding my channel. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn by 13. Clint Capella double-double, 13 points, 15 rebounds for the Hawks. Harden has the ball at the left wing perimeter. Harden's got a double-double too. 13 points, 11 assists. The outside of Durant, the top scorer, takes the three, missed off the mark, no good. And rebound picked up by Capella. Capella up to 16 boards. Young dribbles, attacks, kicks out to Collins, takes the three from the right corner. No good, air ball, offensive rebound. Trey got denied from behind. Blocked out of bounds by James Harden. It will stay Hawks ball with 4:33 left to play. I think the Lakers are taking on the Bucks in a few weeks. So I think it'll be that game in a few weeks. Because, yeah, they don't play many early games. Bogdanovich slips in the court. And Brooklyn's going to get called for a foul here. Yeah, thanks so much there, Andrew. So we're going to take a timeout here on the floor at 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hawks with 3 timeouts remaining. They take their third to final. And Brooklyn with 3 timeouts as well. So we got 145 plus people watching right now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody, being a part here in the stream. The Nets with 6 players in double figures. Top scorer Kevin Durant with 31 points. 18 points by Joe Harris, making 6 threes. 14 points off the bench in 20 minutes by Patty Mills. He has made 4 threes along with 6 assists. 13 points, 11 assists by James Harden. Really slow start in this game offensively. He didn't have his first basket until 2.5 seconds remaining before halftime. Bruce Brown, LaMarcus Aldridge, both in double figures with 10 points each as well. Brooklyn just came out today and played the knockdown threes, and they were red hot from the perimeter. 21 made threes by the Nets, 47% from three-point range. The Hawks have been over 40% as well. 13 for 32, 40.6% from the outside, but it's just Brooklyn coming in with a barrage of three-point shots tonight here, getting the looks and knocking down on the triples. Riza, welcome to the channel here. Amdres in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord, man. All 4 of those links are posted down in the description below this video. Discord, Twitter, merchandise, and memberships. The memberships link is pinned to the chat if anybody's interested, as low as $1.99 per month. If anybody's interested in becoming a member, we have around 30 channel members currently. And also, take a look at the channel merchandise if anybody's interested. That link is now in the chat. It's also in the description below this video. And we have some pretty cool stuff out there. Short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers, sweatshirts. If anybody's interested, check that out as well. I believe it's going to be on Friday, Warren. The Knicks against the Bucks on Friday. Yeah, Knicks versus Bucks, I believe, on Friday. I plan on covering those 2 college basketball games for the Champions Classic on Tuesday. So it's going to be Michigan State versus Kansas, and then Duke versus Kentucky. It's all up to you, Andrew. So I don't ask for anybody to become a member. It's up there for anybody who is interested in. The membership prices are extremely low. It's $1.99 for the whole month. And all members get a shout out for every single one of the live streams. Here's a 3. No good off the mark by Bogdanovic. Defensive rebound gets picked up for Brooklyn by Durant. Approaching 4 minutes left to play. Nets by 13. They have the ball and they lose it. Mills gets stripped by Bogdanovic. One man to beat. It's Harden. Floats the shot over him. Off the glass. Tip no good. And Mills soars up. Grabs the rebound. Back over to Harden. Driving. Moves it outside to Durant, who shoots a 3-point shot. Skipped around the rim and out. Hawks with the ball once again. Under 4 minutes left remaining. Trailing by 13. Deep 3 by Trey. Edge of the logo. Couldn't connect. Durant will slow it down. Chewing down clock for the Nets. 13-point lead. Top of the key, Durant. Dribbles towards the left baseline, lost the handle, and that is a turnover by Durant. My next game in person's on Saturday the 13th. I'm calling my first basketball games. Yeah, one of the schools I'm a substitute announcer for in case the announcer doesn't show up. And then the other school, I was able to sign up for games. I'm doing both men's and women's for basketball. Some of the days have double headers that they have the men's and women's at the same site. They just follow up against each other. Like one game will be at like 1 o'clock and the other game will be at 3 o'clock. Approaching 3 minutes left to go in the fourth. Yeah, I'll put in the community tab the link when it comes closer to that. Griffin moves it outside of Durant. 6 in the shot clock. Durant double teamed. Griffin over to Harden. Wide open 3 with 3 in the shot clock, and that's good. Brooklyn by 16. James Harden tonight has got himself 16 points, 11 assists. Floater by Trey, no good. Gets his own rebound back and puts it through. James Harden's got 13 of those points in the second half. And he got his first basket with 2.5 seconds remaining before halftime. Durant, 14 on the shot clock. Defended at the Barclays Center logo, now dribbles and attacks right down the lane. KD missed the slam dunk but got fouled. And he'll head to the line, shoot 2. Yeah, the membership link is pinned to the chat there, Andrew, if you're interested, man. Really appreciate it. Durant shooting 2 shots at the free throw line, 2:15 remaining. Grasso, welcome to the stream. First shot good by Durant, up to 32. "13 for 20 tonight for KD. Second free throw rattled out as Collins picks up the defensive rebounds. Young now has it. Into the key, handoff to Collins. 15-footer, knocks it through. Two minutes left to go in the fourth. Trae Young now with a double-double, 17 points, 10 assists. Yeah, I never ask for anything. Those links are all up there if anybody is interested in doing that. So that's up to your personal choice. Underneath, Brown floats one up, missed the layup off the back rim. Minute 30 left to go in the fourth quarter. As the Brooklyn Nets tied for the 8th place in the Eastern Conference with Atlanta Hawks. Brooklyn under a minute and a half left remaining before extending to a 5-3 record. The Hawks will drop to 400 at 4-4. 1:10 left to go in the fourth. Harden slows it down for Brooklyn. Up by 13. Defended by Herter, now at the left wing perimeter. This game was close for a while. Step back jumper, no good. Partially blocked in its way up. Tapped out of bounds. It's going to be a shot clock violation either way. Never hit any part of the rim. 1:02 left to play. But the Brooklyn Nets tonight came out on fire the third quarter. They turned it up, 34-20 advantage. And one solid quarter by Brooklyn and one poor quarter by Atlanta. And that was the difference tonight in this game. Is that Brooklyn just made so many open jumpers in that third quarter. 46% from three-point range. They hit 22 threes on the night. The Hawks stayed with them from three-point range for most of the game as they'll finish around 37%, 13 for 35. But tonight it belonged to Kevin Durant's 32 points, and Joe Harris had a big night as well. He had 18 points off of 6 made threes, while Patty Mills off the bench found himself with 4 made threes, and James Harden, slow start, but he's got 5 made threes with 16 points, 11 assists. Key stat to know in this game, 34 assists tonight by Brooklyn. They pushed the ball extremely well. Both of the free throws good at the line for Trae Young. 11-point lead for the Nets, final minute. Griffin over to Durant, slows it down. 12 on the shot clock. Harris dribbles up, puts up the shot off the bottom part of the backboard, missed it with under 40 seconds remaining. Here goes Atlanta. Young attacks and a whistle blows and the foul picked up on Durant. So 35 seconds remaining. Trae Young going to head back to the free throw line. Hawks making things interesting at the moment here. Trey's going to shoot 2. He's got 19 points. First shot is good. Second shot's good. Trey's up to 21. Joe Harris is 30. 30 seconds left to go. Hawks won't fall. 9-point game. Time keeps on going off the clock. Harden will look to dribble out the shot clock here. And he dribbles out the shot clock. It expires with 10.8 seconds. Atlanta gets the inbound, but Brooklyn comes out in this game red hot, knocking down 22 three-point shots. Kevin Durant, the top scorer in this game tonight, 32 points. Joe Harris making 6 threes. Harden with 5 threes after an extremely slow start in this game. Picked it up in the second half. Patty Mills finished with 4 made 3-point shots. And this game has gone final. Brooklyn 117, Atlanta 108 as Brooklyn caps off their 6th straight game at home with a W. They improved to 5-3 in the season. The Hawks back to 500. They are 4-4 on the season as this game has gone final. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part in the stream tonight. Before I do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. I believe my next stream will be on Friday night, the Knicks versus the Bucks, so feel free to stop on by for that one if you like. Before I do sign off, we're going to close out to the channel members. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. That link is posted in the description of this video, is pinned to, and the members all get a shout out at every single one of my live streams. So here's all the channel members, as we have Jason, Aaron, Manenhades, Cindy, Rajip, All That Deuce, Russell, D-Block, CW2K, BP, Greg, James, Magic, Oreo Pudding, Reezer, Bino, Mark, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, John, Jessica Barco, Stephanie, Ahino Josa, Elkie and GFR90, Marish, Christian, Keith, Woody, Warren, Rodolfo, Kit Lorenz, Pamela, Oscar, Isaiah, I Am Ghost, a member from Taiwan, Don, Mr. Mundre, Alden, Abdu Rahman, and Patrick. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part on the stream tonight. Big W for Brooklyn. This game was close throughout most of it. The third quarter, the deciding factors, the Nets, after 3, had a box score of 14 points higher than the Hawks. 34-20 was the box in the third quarter as the Nets pull out the W tonight. 117-108 the final. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night.